This is Major. I'm on site. I'm going in.
Words like violence break the silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here.
I don't know who to trust.
You trust me, right?
I know I have a past. I'll find out who I was. They created me, but they cannot control me.
Hi, I'm Eric, and this is Movie Was. Ghost in the Shell. This movie was no good. Wanted to like it, I just couldn't get into it. And judging from the size throughout the theater when I saw it, yeah, a lot of people, I think, feel the same way I do. Ghost in the Shell takes place in some future city, in some future country, in a future that it's all kind of muddled, just like the plot of this movie. It happens in a near future where human and cybernetic augmentation is commonplace, and the lines between what's human and what's robotic is very, very blurred. The movie revolves around Major Mara Killian, who is played by Scarlett Johansson. Now, the character has a completely robotic body, which is called a shell. Then her brain has been inserted into that body, her brain being called the ghost. And, I mean, the effects and everything in the creation of her is just amazing, and the just scenery is great. The plot, however, is kind of all over the place, and it bounces back and forth between Major trying to figure out who she was because she can't quite access her past, and Section 9, who is the government agency that she works for, them trying to find and track down a cyber terrorist who's been hacking into both humans and robots in order to commit murder of a bunch of executives of a tech company, which just so happens to be the same company that built Major's shell. Gone are the philosophical themes of the original that made it a great, if not cautionary, sci-fi movie. Themes like self-identity in a world that is increasingly becoming a hybrid of machine and humans. The idea of human sexuality in a world that reproduction is giving way to replication. And of course the idea of what it actually means to be human and what is a soul. Some of these themes are lightly touched on in this version of Ghost, but most of the plot centers around Major trying to figure out her backstory and who she is and where she came from, and it even turns into a bit of a love story. A lot of the great action set pieces from the original movie are in here, and the look is dead on like the movie. I mean, the original movie. It looks great, but the plot is just not there, and the plot that is there is very lacking. Sadly, I think this Ghost in the Shell is what non-anime fans fear anime is. Just hot, nakedish robo-babes shooting other robots with bigger guns in just overcrowded future city, which is not what this movie is supposed to be at all. It's supposed to be a cautionary tale of technology and human integration and how we embrace technology in the future. Okay, but I have to admit, the robots were pretty awesome, and there was just the action sequences were pretty sweet. This movie was not good. I have to give this a 3 out of 10, and I really can't recommend this movie. Maybe if it comes on TV or like at a Redbox or something, but other than that, skip it. My name's Eric. Thanks for watching. If you want more Movie Was, click the buttons below to subscribe and like. And as always, thanks for watching. No.